Fantasy Premier League tips, best fantasy football transfers for FPL GW21. Fantasy Premier League bosses need to be on their toes with GW21 just around the corner. Thousands of FPL gaffers are set to be caught out by Tuesday's transfer deadline, meaning there are huge gains to be made with the right signings. Predict 5 results and win £25,000. Free to play here. The departure of players to the Asian Cup has handed some lesser lights the opportunity to impress, while high-profile stars such as Pogba and Roberto Firmino are finding form. There are also some tempting fixtures for Chelsea and Arsenal which managers will hope to take advantage of, while bargain options are never far away if you know where to look. Express Sport has rounded up the best fantasy Premier League transfers you can make ahead of GW21. GKP, David Button, Brighton and Hove Albion, £4.0 million. With Matt Ryan off at the Asian Cup, Button was handed his first appearance of the season against Everton and made an instant impression. 4 saves, a clean sheet and 9 points should be enough for FPL managers to start considering the Seagulls stopper, despite tough fixtures. Dev, Sol Bambo, Cardiff City, £4.5 million. The towering centre-back has helped Cardiff to consecutive clean sheets against Crystal Palace and Leicester, while also picking up a welcome bonus point last time out. Tough matches against Tottenham and Arsenal are offset by meetings with Huddersfield and Newcastle. Dev, Matt Doherty, Wolverhampton Wanderers, £5.2 million. Already owned by nearly a quarter of all managers, with the Irish defender continually producing attacking returns. Doherty's assist against Spurs was his 4th of the campaign, while he also has 3 goals ahead of a kind run. David Luiz, Chelsea, £5.8 million. The Brazilian remains a bargain, with Chelsea picking up their 9th clean sheet of the campaign against Crystal Palace. Luiz provided the assist for N'Golo Kante against the Eagles and helped himself to maximum bonus points, so should be on the radar ahead of home matches against Southampton and Newcastle. Mid, Jurgen Locadia, Brighton and Hove Albion, £5.3 million. The Dutch winger has 2 goals and maximum bonus points from his past 2 matches and now looks a guaranteed pick in Chris Hughton's side. Mid, Bernardo Silva, Manchester City, £7.5 million. A more durable option than his namesake David, with Bernardo having started City's last 7 Premier League matches despite the busy schedule. 2 assists and a goal in his last 3 appearances represent a good return, and the Portuguese midfielder will hope to strike once more against Liverpool. Mid, Paul Pogba, Manchester United, £8.2 million. It's not too late to get on the bandwagon, although Pogba's price has risen dramatically after his 4 goals in the last 2 matches. Newcastle are next in the firing line before a trip to Spurs is followed up by home matches against Brighton and Burnley. FWD, Aleksandar Mitrovic, Fulham, £6.7 million. FPL managers will have had their heads in their hands when Abubakar Kamara wrestled the ball off Mitrovic for Fulham's late penalty against Huddersfield. Kamara missed, but Mitrovic spared his blushes with a brilliant winner, ending a 6-week goal drought. Arsenal are up next, with the makeshift Gunners' defence having shipped 5 at Liverpool. FWD, Roberto Firmino, Liverpool, £9.1 million. Prior to Firmino's hat-trick against Arsenal, the Brazilian hadn't scored in 4 matches. Managers who kept faith were handsomely rewarded and will now expect more when Jurgen Klopp's side travel to Manchester City. FWD, Alexander Lacazette, Arsenal, £9.4 million. Restricted to a cameo appearance against Liverpool despite 3 consecutive assists for the Gunners, although Unai Emery will be under pressure to start the Frenchman against Fulham. Lacazette scored twice against the Cottagers earlier in the season and will hope for more at the Emirates.